Welcome to the Vancouver2010.com podcast, your window into the Vancouver 2010 Olympic and Paralympic Winter Games. We're at Whistler Olympic Park watching the sport of biathlon, which combines cross-country skiing with marksmanship. And what we're seeing here that's really amazing is they're able to get their heart pumping and the adrenaline pumping in the cross-country skiing, and then like the flick of a switch, they can calm their mind, calm their body, and really focus in on shooting and getting the target every time. And so they tell me that it's mental toughness and discipline.
It's very exciting. It's always changing who is in the lead.
This sport is very fantastic because it's two sports, shooting and skiing, and yeah, that's very interesting.
The drama that's in each race, so much can happen from the start to finish. There are a lot of lead changes and everything can happen within one shooting stage that I think anyone can really be drawn to it.
Sandra, we're wondering how the race works. What happens when you come into the range? What are the steps?
Well, biathlon combines cross-country skiing and shooting. So for example, a 7.5 kilometer race, we race a 2.5K loop and come in and shoot in the prone position. We're lying down. And we race another 2.5K loop, come in the standing position, race another 2.5K loop, and finish.
Every time they miss a target, they have to ski 150 extra meters. So if an athlete comes and misses two targets, then they'll ski an additional 300 meters to someone who hit all the targets. So the penalty loop is always done immediately after shooting has happened, and they do that before they go out on their next 2-kilometer course.
Not always the faster skier that wins, not always the better shooter, but it's the best man in the combination of both.
Without mistake you can win, but you make one mistake, you can arrive behind the music.
What's critical in these races is both the skiing and the shooting. Of course, you have to be pushing yourself to the max in skiing to be able to race with the best that are here, and you have to hit all of your targets, all 10 targets, in order to be at the top of the field. So combining the two, the maximum output that you put out on the course and trying to calm your mind and calm your body when you come into the shooting range, that's the biggest challenge of biathlon.
If you were to describe, say, a stereotypical biathlete, what characteristics would that person have?
Well, they'd have a great engine, really strong heart and lungs, and they'd be able to come into the range and be totally calm and collected and not hear anything behind them.
You really need to change mindsets from aggressive racing out on the course to relaxed confidence coming to the shooting range. And I think every athlete has their own individual set of things they run through, but calming down, slowing down your heart rate are really important.
Our coaches are very good at that area too, not only the technical exercise, but also how to think.
Do you have any secrets to turning your mind off and not thinking?
No, I don't have a key for it, and if I had, I wouldn't tell you. But it's a fact of training. When you do it every day, you get better in it.
Can you put into perspective how big that target is?
Well, for the standing, it's a little bigger. It looks like maybe a small dinner plate, but for prone, it's the size of a silver dollar, so it's really tiny, and it looks a lot smaller when you're racing. Yeah, what's unique to biathlon is the action. It has to be a bolt action rifle, but biathlon has pretty much slimmed that down to the fastest bolt action you can make. As you can see, the bolt just slides forward and back to reload each shot, so it's really fast and you don't have much movement involved.
All the athletes are trained, all the coaches are trained in safe handling of firearms. So when the athletes come to go and shoot in the competition, they do it in a relatively uniform way. Rifles always have to be pointed up in the air or down at the targets. Rifles can never be loaded unless they're aiming and ready to shoot them downrange. The rifles are always carried on their back, kind of like a backpack in a sense. they're not allowed to remove the rifle from their back until they're stopped on the mat. It's still quite a novel sport, I guess, in this country, and I think people are kind of intrigued about how someone gets into it, and that there's actually a coaching profession involved with it.
Yeah, it's definitely getting bigger and bigger. In Europe, it's already huge, but I think the more opportunities North Americans have to see it and see how exciting it really is, then yeah, it'll definitely catch on.
In Norway, it's very popular. It's the #1 sport in TV. There's no other sport that have the same number of viewers as biathlon in Norway.
Yeah, there can be up to 30,000 people at a single biathlon race. It's really loud. It has the atmosphere of like a big football match.
What is guaranteed to put a smile on your face during the Vancouver 2010 Olympic Winter Games?
I think with a medal, that's a big smile for me.
Yeah, an Olympic medal would definitely do that.
The perfect race.
For more information on biathlon or the 2010 Winter Games, go to vancouver2010.com.